Rev your engines and hold onto your seats because the 2023 NASCAR season is off to a wild start. Fans worldwide are on the edge of their seats as they witness thrilling races that leave them breathless with excitement. But the Daytona 500 has left everyone buzzing, especially after Denny Hamlin's stunning admission that his team's strategy had failed him. In today's video, we're taking you behind the scenes of the Daytona 500 and spilling all the details. You'll learn who emerged victorious in last Sunday's heart-pounding race, how Denny Hamlin fared, and what led to his shocking defeat. Hamlin himself admits that his own team's strategy backfired, and it's all caught on camera. So buckle up and get ready for a thrilling ride as we explore the high-speed world of NASCAR. This is one story you won't want to miss. In case you don't know, Denny Hamlin is a professional NASCAR, National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing, driver from the United States. He was born on November 18, 1980 in Tampa, Florida. Hamlin has been racing in NASCAR's top series, the Cup Series, since 2005 and is currently racing for Joe Gibbs Racing. Throughout his career, Hamlin has had numerous accomplishments in NASCAR. He has won over 40 Cup Series races, including the Daytona 500 in 2016, 2019, and 2020. He has also won multiple other high-profile races, such as the Southern 500 at Darlington Raceway, the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Sunday's Daytona 500, Denny Hamlin was back in action, competing for his Joe Gibbs Racing team with teammate Martin Truex Jr. on his side. Fans were on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the race, as Denny was one of the favorites to win after previously dominating the Daytona 500 race in 2016 and taking back-to-back home wins in the 2019 and 2020 seasons. All eyes were on Denny, and the anticipation was palpable. As the laps were ticking away, the excitement was building up in the air, and Denny Hamlin was flying high, leading the pack like a true champion. It seemed like he raced to the bag, and the fans were already cheering in anticipation of his another Daytona 500 win. But fate had other plans. In the final pit stop cycle, Hamlin's hopes were dashed as his teammate Martin Truex Jr. exited the pits too far ahead, breaking the Dream Team's formation. As their rivals gained an advantage, the Toyota duo was left behind, struggling to catch up. The crowd held their breath as the checkered flag approached, but it was not meant to be. Denny Hamlin finished 17th, and Martin Truex Jr. finished 15th. It was a bitter disappointment for the Joe Gibbs Racing team and their fans, who had hoped for a triumphant win. After the race, Hamlin spoke to reporters and expressed frustration with his pit strategy. He explained that he and his team had decided to pit earlier than their competitors to gain an advantage. However, this strategy backfired, and Hamlin fell behind as the race continued. Hamlin's comments have sparked much discussion among NASCAR fans and experts. Some are criticizing his team's decision-making, while others are pointing out that pit strategy is always a gamble in racing, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. For those who don't know about the pit strategy, let me explain. Pit strategy in NASCAR refers to the decisions a race team makes about when and how often to bring their car into the pit area during a race. At the pit area, the team can refuel the car, change the tires, and make other adjustments to improve the car's performance. Pit strategy can involve choosing when to pit, how many tires to change, and how much fuel to add to the vehicle. Pit strategy can play a significant role in determining which team wins a race, as making the right choices can help a car gain an advantage over its competitors. However, pit strategy is also a gamble, as a wrong decision can cause a vehicle to fall behind in the race. Get ready for an exclusive insider scoop, folks. We're returning to the topic where Denny Hamlin spills all the beans on his podcast, Actions Detrimental with Denny Hamlin. After his recent loss at a race, he's opening up and describing the whole experience in his own words. It's a chance to hear straight from the driver's mouth about the highs and lows of competing at the top level of NASCAR. So let's buckle up and get ready to hear it all. He said, This race is just becoming more and more unpredictable every single year. It's so hard to pass in these next-gen cars on superspeedways. The racing was 2x2, so you just can't go to the back of the pack at any point and come back, especially towards the end of the race. After that, he spoke about the race situation and last pit stop. He said, "I came out from the last pit stop in 18th, and I basically told Chris, Gabehart, crew chief, we're ****** Ed. I had nowhere to go. I thought I was in the position I needed to be. I was 7th and 1st non-Ford. So the last pit stop cycle happens and I think we messed up. A handful of Fords pitted, literally 5, and then me and Truex pitted by ourselves. I think we ***** Ed up. You won't believe what Danny spilt after the race. He was feeling pretty blue, and it seemed like he wasn't even as happy as his own teammate. We're not sure what went down on that track, but one thing's for sure. There's never a dull moment in the fast-paced world of NASCAR. He said, Truex had 7 more laps of fuel than I did, so let's say that's a second and a half less than I need to pack my fuel cell full to get to the end. He came in behind me, and we had to take a certain amount of fuel. Let's say it was 5 seconds of fuel. Truex only needed probably 3 seconds of fuel, so he comes off pit road 2 seconds ahead of me. And the time we lost not being bumper to bumper leaving the pit road, that is another 2 seconds of detriment, because we're drafting as soon as we leave pit road. You can lose 2 seconds around that outlap if you're not bumper to bumper. He further added, add that to the 2 seconds lost on pit lane. That took me from 7th or 8th to basically last. I was screwed at that point. That was a key moment. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is one conversation you won't want to miss. Denny Hamlin is taking the high road and admitting his own strategy fell short in the race. But wait, there's more. He's also giving a shout out to Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the victorious driver who stole the show. That's right, Denny's spreading the love and commending Ricky's winning plan. It's a rare and refreshing moment of sportsmanship and respect in the competitive world of NASCAR. He said, Ricky was 20th when the final green flag stop started, so not a good spot, but he executed really well. He moved himself up the Chevy line by getting into it off pit road well, and the Chevys ran longer, so they didn't need as much fuel to the finish, and they pitted with the bulk of cars, so they linked up quicker. Well, whatever the outcome, one thing is for sure, fans are enjoying the NASCAR season a lot because they are getting to see some exciting drama every day, and that's what fans wait for. And lastly, regardless of where you stand on the issue, it's clear that Hamlin is disappointed with his performance at the Daytona 500. He's one of the best drivers in the sport, and he's always a contender in these big races. Hopefully, he and his team can regroup and return stronger in the next race. So that's the latest news from the world of NASCAR. What do you think of Hamlin's comments about his pit strategy? Do you agree with him, or do you think he's just making excuses? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on all things racing. Thanks for watching. We will see you again with some more exciting NASCAR videos. Stay tuned.